Welcome to Sweet Soul Pilates. Please remember to engage your core, protect your spine, breathe, and be sweet to you. Today we have a 17-minute mini full body mat Pilates sequence. Go ahead and come down onto your mat, onto your knees, sitting back on your feet. And we'll raise our arms overhead 4 times as we open up today's class with a few stretches. And then we'll be bringing our right arm overhead, reaching towards our left. And we'll take 3 more of these. And last one. And let's tilt our neck from side to side. And then we'll take it over to the other side. So we'll be bringing our left arm overhead, reaching towards our right. And again, we'll do this 3 more times, nice and controlled. And last one. And now we'll come onto our hands and knees. Our timer will begin shortly. Go ahead and bring your knees back a little bit further. And we're going to take 1 push-up and then bring ourselves into child's pose and back to a push-up. Let's take a couple of these. Again, we're alternating from push-up to child's pose. If you're new here, when you hear the 3 clicks in a moment, that is us wrapping up that move. And still on our hands and knees in this position, we're going to take some push-ups just by themselves, bringing our forehead down towards the mat. And now back onto our hands and knees, we're going to extend our left arm and right leg. And we're going to lift both at the same time and back down to repeat. You may feel a little bit wobbly depending on your mobility on this side, but that's okay. Go ahead and find your balance and make sure this is nice and controlled as you're lifting both your leg and your arm. Feel free to have a soft bend in the knee if you need it as well. And coming back onto our hands and knees, extending that left arm and right leg, we're going to pull both in towards center and extend, and pull back in and extend. And now we'll take everything over to the other side. So we're extending our right arm and left leg. And we're going to lift both together and tap back down to repeat. Again, go ahead and find your balance, nice and controlled as we lift our arm and our leg. Soft bend in the knee if needed. And coming back onto our hands and knees with that extension, we're going to lift and pull both our leg and arm in and extend again to repeat. We're still on our right arm and left leg. And now we'll come to seated, sitting back on our feet. This next move will be bringing our arms overhead, and we're going to pull our elbows down towards our waist and repeat. So arms overhead, pulling our elbows down towards our waist, giving it a nice squeeze. Again, remember to breathe and control your movements. And now we'll come up onto our knees. We're going to extend our arms forward to center. And we're going to pull our elbows back and return to center. Kind of making a bit of a U shape as we pull our elbows back down towards our waist. And still in this position, we're going to lift our arms to center, and we're going to sweep both of our arms to our right side, back to center, and then to our left side. So we're alternating sides, returning to center with each change. And we'll come down onto our left hip, bending the bottom leg, extending the top leg. And we're going to be taking some leg circles in one direction that you'd like. And then we'll be taking those in the opposite direction that you started with. Let's begin. And let's go ahead and bring both of our knees together. And we'll be taking some hip raises as we lift our arm up towards the sky. So we're lifting our hips off the mat and tapping back down to repeat. And let's extend that top leg again. We're going to take a hip raise while lifting our leg as well and bringing our arm overhead and bringing everything back down. So we're lifting our hip and our leg, everything in alignment. A little bit of a challenge here. Beautiful job. Now we'll swing over to our right hip to repeat that sequence. So top leg extended, and we'll be taking leg circles on this side in one direction that you choose to start with. Remember to breathe. And you're also engaging your core here as well. And of course, we'll take those leg circles in the other direction. Let's begin. And then we'll bring both of our knees together and we'll be taking those hip raises, lifting our hips off the mat, raising our arm up with us as well. And let's extend that top leg again. And we will be taking that hip raise with the leg lift, bringing our arm completely overhead as we lift, and tap back down to repeat. Really using that bottom leg that's still on the mat as support and guidance. And now we'll come to a seated position with our legs slightly bent. We'll extend our arms to center and we'll lean back, then lay completely flat, bringing our arms overhead. And then we'll be rolling up to center and repeat. So you're leaning back, laying flat, arms overhead, and rolling up, tucking your chin into your chest, We'll take a few of these. And we'll come back up to seated, same position. We'll return our arms to center, and we're just going to lean back towards the mat and lift ourselves back up to center. This is our final move for today's class, and then we'll close out with some stretches. Let's go ahead and lay completely flat, and we'll pull our left leg in, then grab our left foot and bend our leg down towards the mat. And switch, pulling our right knee in, grabbing our right foot, and bringing our leg down towards the mat. And now let's hug both of our knees in, and we'll rock side to side. And then we'll roll ourselves up to seated. And we are done for the day. I will see you all soon. Very proud of you today.